What's up friends, it's Firecore. Welcome back to Teambuilder Tutorials. Now if you don't know what this series is, basically it's a little series where I just build a team. Now the name is a little bit confusing since it's not really a tutorial, more of just me building a team and talking about how this team could work. So we're going to be doing a UU team today and see how it goes. Alright, here we are inside of the builder and here are all of the UU mons. There are quite a bit of them, and they're all pretty good, and I like using a lot of them. So we're going to build a team off of some of these mons. So let's pick the Pokemon that we're going to start off with. The one that's going to be the MVP, since I like to pick that Pokemon first. Well, we do have a Venusaur in UU and Torkoal in UU, so I say we do Venusaur as our starting mon. Alright. I have Venusaur here, and I also have Torkoal. So this team is going to be a Sun team that relies on Torkoal's ability Drought to activate Venusaur's ability Chlorophyll, which makes Venusaur really fast, and we can also take advantage of a move that Venusaur has known as Growth. So let's put some moves on these Pokemon. Okay, the moves are on, and the Pokemon are all set up. So here's the Venusaur. It has the ability Chlorophyll, like I already said, doubles its speed in the sun. It has a Life Orb to do some more damage, has Giga Drain for some good health, regen, Sludge Bomb since it's a good poison type move, Weather Ball, which actually is a normal type move, which changes its typing depending on the weather. So if we have drought, Venusaur is going to have a really strong fire type move. And then the move which is going to make this Pokemon possible and really strong is Growth. This move usually just raises special attack and attack, but inside of the Sun, it raises it 2 times. So let me go over to the Growth page. Here it is. So Growth, it is a normal type move which raises users' attack and special attack by 1, but 2 times in the Sun. So that makes Venusaur really strong. It can get ×2 speed and also ×2 special attack, which is very helpful since this mon has some pretty good special attack. But what is going to make this Venusaur very strong? Our next mon being Torkoal. Here is the set. So this Torkoal has Heat Rock, which makes its Drought ability, it makes Sun that it spawns in last for 8 turns instead of 5 turns, which is very helpful for the Venusaur. It has a Lava Plume for some good Fire Stab, Stealth Rock since they're very good and they invalidate a lot of Pokemon, Rapid Spin to get rid of rocks and spikes and all that on our side. And then we have Body Press, which is a good strong move, which actually takes defense into calculation instead of attack. So it's very helpful on a Torkoal. If you want, you can put Solar Beam on, which helps fight water types. And you also can put Yawn to put some Pokemon to sleep. But I think Body Press is the best for me. So let's add a couple more Pokemon. Alright, I added some more Pokemon onto the team, so let's talk about them. So the next Pokemon we have is Heliolisk, which is becoming one of my favorite Pokemon to use inside of Gen 8 since it's really fun. So it has an ability known as Dry Skin. That ability pretty much makes it so it loses HP inside the sun, but it gains HP if it's raining. But since we're, using a heat team or a sunny day themed team, it'd be kind of stupid to put a Dry Skin mon on our team. So I decided to give it its other ability known as Solar Power. Solar Power pretty much makes it so when Sunny Day is active, its special attacks do 1.5 times more damage, but it takes 1.8 damage each turn. So it's like if you're burnt or something. So this makes it really strong, and you can strap a Life Orb on it to make it do 1.3 times more damage, so it's really strong. Has a bunch of good electric type moves, normal type moves, and Grass Knot, which really helps against Seismitoad and all those kind of mons. Even though this is a UU team, there are some dangerous water types. The next Pokemon is the Guts Machamp. Now the reason I put a Machamp on this team is I noticed there are a lot of special attackers on my team, and I decided that, a good physical attacker would definitely help me out. Now, on this team, you should probably slap another physical attacker on, but since I'm not going to be using this team, I'm just going to be, messing around with building it. I decided just to slap one on. So this is a pretty standard Machamp set. It has the ability Guts, which makes it so the Flame Orb, which usually burns it, would actually make it do more damage. Because usually when you're burnt, physical moves do half damage, but If you have the Guts ability, it makes you do more damage. And if you stack that with Facade, which is a really kind of normal, weak move, but if you're a statist, like paralyzed, burnt, poisoned, it does more damage. So you can do the Guts damage is just really strong. A Bullet Punch for some, good priority, knockoff to get rid of stuff, and then Close Combat, which is a good move to have. If you have the ability No Guard, it makes it so every single move hits you, but you hit every single move. You can put Dynamic Punch, which is a strong 100 base power fighting type move, but it only has 50% accuracy, so you don't want to use that move if you're running the Guts set. So on to the next Pokemon, which is Espeon. Now, I really like Pokemon with the ability Magic Bounce. It makes it so any moves like Toxic or Stealth Rock, they get chucked back at the opponent. So that's very helpful. If someone wants to, like if a Toxapex gets sent out and you know they're going to do like Toxic Spikes or that kind of thing, or Toxic, you can switch into this and it'll bounce it back. So that's very helpful, and it's good if you don't want to, put like a Defog or Rapid Spin on any of your mons. You can just slap this on. But we do have Torkoal just in case, someone does go for a just in case someone goes for a Spike or a Toxic Spike or Stealth Rock. But this Pokemon also has quite a bit of offensive capabilities with a Life Orb and a bunch of strong moves. It also has Calm Mind to raise its special defense and its special attack. And it's max speed and max special attack, so it can do quite a bit of damage pretty quickly, and it has a couple utilities. This is one of my favorite evolutions, mostly because it's pink and it has like a weird crystal in its forehead, but I don't use this mon that much, and I think it's kind of underrated. I'm glad it's in UU though, since it's good for this video. And the final mon on the team is the Vikavolt. Now, Vikavolt is actually not a UU mon, it's an RU mon from Rarely Used. Now, the reason I put this on is because I could use Arachnid. Let me go down to it. I'll actually go down to that later. There's this other bug type in UU. I'll just go to it. The first Pokemon inside of UU, the Arachnid. It is one of the best Pokemon to use sticky webs on, but I decided I want to slap sticky webs on this Vikavolt since, I don't really use Vikavolt that much, and I think it's a pretty cool mon. And it also has Levitate, so it's helpful since our team has a pretty big ground type weakness, or at least two of our mons do. So it has sticky webs. That's pretty much its entire purpose. It just chucks those out. Volt Switch to get out of there, Roost to heal up, and Bug Buzz to do some damage. This is also a defensive mon, so that's pretty helpful. I think this team works pretty well, but I haven't used it. So if you guys want to try it out, be sure to try it yourself. And with that being said, thank you for watching, and keep on looking for my next Teambuilder tutorial.